Hey friend, it's Octavia Klein. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about staying consistent on social media. It is probably the biggest struggle I hear from my audience is staying consistent on social media. And it can be hard for me too. And the reason is there's not enough time in the day. Life happens, things come up, and the thing that gets put on the back burner is your social media channels. So here's a few tips that I have to staying consistent on social media. Number one is content batching. So if you batch content, you got the time to do it, to an hour, you've got a day, you've got a few hours, whatever it is, and you can just grab a few different shirts, change your shirts, and batch content and have those things ready to go. That is number one. Now I have a content batching checklist down below in the comments. It's free. That's my exact process for when I'm content batching, and it helps just me to get on track, be very streamlined with my batching and get it done very fast. So you can grab my free checklist for content batching below in the comment section. So in my phone, in the camera, I have a folder just for B-roll. So the B-roll is lots of things, okay? For instance, I'm dressed up, I'm ready to go, I'm meeting somebody for lunch, I'm going on a date night, I'm hanging out with my kid, whatever it is, and I've got my makeup done, I've got on a cute outfit. I take several videos, pictures while I'm out. I don't post all of them that day. No. I save some in the B-roll folder and I drip them out later on those days that I'm sick, I don't feel well, work is overloaded. And so I can stay consistent on social media. So I have a folder of B-roll that, okay, I don't have time to batch content this week, I'm behind, and now I can just grab something out of that folder and post it, right? One of the other great ways you can stay consistent is to use a scheduler, something like Planoly, or I think there's one called Facebook Manager. But basically you can schedule your content. Okay. So if you batch your content, you can schedule it and then you don't have to think about it. It's already scheduled. One of the things that's great about using a scheduler is you have time to think about your captions. It's hard to just like write a quick caption while you're in the middle of posting something. You're like, okay, I need to post this right now, but like, what am I going to say? Right. Or what happens to me is later I think of something even better I could have added in that caption. I'm like, oh, but I've already posted it. Everybody's seen it. So I like to write the captions and then even like go back through and kind of give them a quick edit before I post. One of the main ways I stay consistent as a content creator is I actually do something that is like not even digital at all. I have this thing called a Brainbook. I am going to link my video for Brainbook here, but basically my Brainbook I take everywhere with me so that if I come up with ideas, let's say I come up with some content ideas, I can write them in there. I have my daily method of operation in there. I've got my my social media calendar in there. So like it really just keeps me on track. I have my goals listed in there. I just have a bunch of stuff in there. It's just like my Brainbook. It's all the things that are income producing activities for my personal business, for my content creation. So I have that with me so that if I have 15 minutes somewhere, again, remember I said we have no time, right? There's not enough time in the day. But if you can carve out 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there, 15 minutes there, you might have a whole hour of content creation in the bank by the end of the day. So here's a few ideas for that. One, when you're waiting in the school pickup line for your kid, right? Or maybe you're taking your kid to music class or band practice or I don't know what, soccer, whatever it is. You have time right there and you're like, okay, I have an hour right now. What am I going to do with it? You've got your Brainbook. It's going to tell you exactly what you should be doing in that time, right? It's a little bit beyond a to-do list. It's more of just like, okay, like maybe there's content ideas that you have, right? Maybe you can like pull one off. Maybe you can actually create a reel while you're at soccer practice. Like that would be kind of cool, right? Maybe you don't have kids. You're like, I don't have kids, so I'm not going to do all that. But maybe you're at work all day and you say to yourself, okay, I just got in my car and I'm going to spend 15 minutes, like make this one of those habits, make it a habit. I'm going to spend 15 minutes before I drive away or 15 minutes before I walk in the house and life happens in the house that I'm going to commit to some kind of content creation. The other thing I do is I take notes. So sometimes I don't have my Brainbook with me, I'm not gonna lie. And I take notes in my phone. So if ideas come to me about creating content or I'm scrolling through content and some ideas come to me, I will put them in my notes on my phone and even kind of tag the soundbite that goes with it and make those notes so that when I am content batching, I've already got some great ideas. I'm not sitting here like, okay, what am I gonna shoot? I've already got ideas in the bank. in my notes or in my brain book. I think the biggest thing about staying consistent on social media is committing to a schedule. And a lot of people commit to this, oh, I have to post every single day schedule. And that's a really hard schedule. So for me personally, my YouTube is 2 videos a week. That's like my goal, right? Sometimes it's only 1 video a week, and that's okay. But my goal is 2 videos a week. And then for Instagram, I only commit to posting 3 posts a week because I just don't have the time to do more than that. Now, one day I probably will. When I have my whole team of people, yes, I will have more time to do that. But right now, I can commit to 3 posts a week, right? And then for Facebook, like, 1, 2, 3 times a week at the most. I do post in stories. Now, I do keep up on my stories because that's kind of keeps me consistent and keeps me in the feed every day. So I post stories at least 2, 3 stories a day, sometimes more because if I'm actually doing something, which I usually am, I'll take a lot of videos because that's all I do. As a photographer, that's what I like to do. I like taking videos, especially of other people's content. So we just recently went to the circus and I took so many videos. So I actually got this idea from Jade Beeson. She actually talks about doing your minimum and your maximum. So then you don't feel like a failure if you don't reach your goal. Say your goal, you actually went with, okay, I'm gonna do it every day. But for me personally, it's like, okay, 2 videos a week. That's my maximum, but my minimum is 1 video a week for YouTube, right? My maximum for Instagram is 3 per week. But if I could post every day, I'm rocking and rolling and I'm like, okay, I got the content and I can do 7 and I can do 1 every single day. I'm going to go for it, right? The main thing is to be consistent, show up at the same time. Like the algorithm really loves that. They're going to push your content out to more people the more consistent you are. So I hope you found those ideas very helpful to staying consistent on social media. Again, I've got my content batching checklist below. I'm also going to put some links to the videos that I think are helpful for this subject as well below. And I am really trying to reach 10,000 subscribers, and I know I'm a far cry from it right now, but if you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and if there's somebody who you think could benefit from this content, go ahead and share it. And I will see you in the next video.